So I'm a dual degree from the DCP College. I've got a bachelor in architecture and then a graduate degree from the Rinker School. And I can tell you that through architecture and all of the studio work there, they really taught me how to think creatively. Right? I always felt like I was an artistic person, a creative person, but the program really taught you how to harness that creativity and take it through a process where you might not see the end product if you didn't go through that product.
Sorry.
but it definitely made for a much better, stronger end product at the end by following the processes that they taught you on how to think creatively. Then when I transitioned into the Rinker School for graduate school, they absolutely taught me how to think critically. And I think that critical thinking is more about solving problems on a thought level instead of a creative level. And between the creative and the critical, I think I could attribute most of my success to having both sides of that brain working for me.
Can you just talk a little bit about the entrepreneurial club and what does it mean to come back years later and give back to these students who are trying to learn, who are trying to follow that same path that you did? You ended up so successful. What would you say to them, and what does it mean to come back?
So I think it's great that there's an entrepreneurial club. Entrepreneurs definitely are their own creatures. We're much different than most the way people think about their careers and their lives. It takes a lot of guts to want to be an entrepreneur. You're really putting yourself out there and taking a lot of risks that most don't realize comes with the territory of entrepreneurship. And so to know that we are helping the next generation of entrepreneurs, these students come in and offer a bit of advice of what got us thinking from an idea, a vision, a purpose for where we want to see our lives and how we cultivated that into reality. And so anytime we could talk to these students and give them our journey, and even if they had one small takeaway of inspiration from what we say to them as students, to me is successful. So I think it's wonderful that they bring business leaders and entrepreneurs in here to give back to the students.